Imagine this scenario. You are a startup entrepreneur who has big ideas, but you need money to give shape to your plan. It is all there in your head, but you don't have the means to start your business and sustain it. One fine day, you come face to face with a venture capitalist at a chance meeting. This meeting is completely unplanned, but you get the opportunity to speak to someone who can help you get started with your business. You may not have more than a minute or two to speak with this person. Wouldn't you be willing to take your chance, introduce yourself, talk about your idea, and see what happens? Again, imagine another scenario. You work in a big company and are full of ideas. You're looking to move up and hope to network with individuals who can help you get there. One day, you find yourself in the elevator with an executive you have met before and who recognizes you, but rarely has the time to talk to you. Wouldn't you be willing to take a chance and make use of the 1 minute that you have at your disposal in the elevator to talk about your interests and ideas with this person? In both the above-mentioned situations and in numerous other scenarios, you may find yourself having to make your case in a very limited amount of time without any planning. This is where you have to give an extemporaneous or impromptu speech, one in which you don't know the topic beforehand, but are required to speak at a moment's notice and in a limited amount of time. On some occasions in your life, you may be required to give a speech at a moment's notice. How do you prepare for these occasions? The best way to tackle such a situation is to be prepared at all times. How do you do that? Well, there are several ways to do this, and different people can come up with different ideas. However, as a start, you can select a list of topics and prepare a paragraph or two on those topics and start practicing them in the form of a speech. If you want to move up in life, you need to be prepared at all times. You need to make it a habit to look for a topic and make a speech on that topic. As you get into this habit, you will notice that you have no problem making a speech at any time. Words start to flow spontaneously from your mouth. Once you have picked about 25 topics, written a paragraph about them, and recited them now and then, your spontaneity will improve dramatically. In addition, look for opportunities to participate in group discussions. Don't worry about the topic being discussed. Just go ahead and participate if no one has any objection. These activities will help you build your skills and improve your speech. For practice, you can also talk to strangers on both formal and informal occasions. Once you have introduced yourself, you can make small talk that is meaningful, which will help you overcome any inhibitions that limit your social interactions. All these activities will go a long way toward building up your skills in giving an impromptu or extemporaneous speech. A good extemporaneous speech is the culmination of building up knowledge capital over time. Knowledge capital is the knowledge or information that you possess. If you make the attempt and try to be well informed about things and also make it a point to keep abreast of current affairs, you will acquire and possess knowledge capital over time. Remember, learning to give a good extemporaneous speech is a time-consuming exercise. You gain expertise with practice. Eventually, your efforts will pay off at opportune and unexpected times, for surprises are always round the corner.